very special package today coming from Analog Kendamas. I feel like I say that a lot in each video, but this is a special package. This is the Analog C shape. It's their new, bigger shape. It's basically their signature squab shape, bumped up by 3%. So I believe we have two Kendamas in this package, not just one. All right, so inside the package, we've got one, two, and a bunch of stickers and strings as well. Extra black string, stringing tool, and a standard bead, not an extra bearing bead, unfortunately, but extra strings, always nice. All right, here we have the two Kendamas, both in kind of the standard drawstring bag we typically see these days. Nothing too fancy with the packaging, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for these bad boys. This is their thank you 3-year birthday mod, which I think is super cool. It's a really cool design they did for their 3-year anniversary. The top half of the Dama has the Zona color scheme, which is one of their most popular color schemes, and the bottom half of the Tama is just a clear coat, but with 3 burn lines in it, one for each year that they've been operating. But before we talk more about this, put this to the side and get into the second one, which is their other C-shaped Kendama they've released, which is the Singularity. The Singularity was actually the first Dama they announced on this new C shape, and it's just a super clean half-split design. You have the natural ash wood on the bottom and this deep black on the top with a white tracking dot around the string hole, which really makes it pop. Really nice contrast to it, and it'll be nice for tracking as well, so that's awesome. Both of these Kendamas also come with Analog's signature portal balance hole, which is really cool. It's this very sort of mellow, like, crevice indent into the bottom of the Ken, which makes it smooth. It looks really nice, and you can still, well, I can't, but people who do finger spins can still do finger spins on them. Both of these Kendamas have maple Kens and ash Tamas, which is a fantastic combination. Ash Tamas are great because, for one, they look great. The bottom half of these are natural, and that beautiful ash really shines through, and it looks great. But also, they have a lot of grain, and the grain actually helps it sort of lock on to the stall points of the Ken. So it makes it really, just kind of really lock in the stall tricks. String length out of the box on the thank you mod is about 3 fingers, maybe, 4 finger length, not too bad. And on the Singularity, string length looks a bit longer. That's about the same, 4 finger string length. Not too bad, definitely better than the 3 finger string length we see on some Kendamas. Would have liked it to be a 6 finger string, but it's kind of just being nitpicky at this point. It's still a pretty good length, and I don't think I'll need to replace the strings. Should be okay. All right, off the bat, Ken feels pretty damn good. It's definitely a big size Ken, but it's not crazy. I did bring along with me today a standard squab shape. This is actually the Soul collaboration that just dropped with the painted cups. I actually did a miniature review on my Instagram on this Kendama, so if you wanna go see that, check it out. Link will be in the description for my page. Pretty sweet Dama, but this is the original squab shape. So you can't see the size difference, but it's not crazy. As far as cup sizes go, it's kind of just what you'd expect. They're the exact same, just a tiny bit bigger on the 3%, which is good. The squab cups are big as it is, so these are pretty much the same size, just like a hair bigger. You really probably won't tell a difference. So normally with the portal balance hole, it says this is only a test written around in the inside ring, but on the thank you mod, it's pretty cool. They actually engraved thank you in 6 different languages, which I think was a really cool little touch they added for this sort of special edition Kendama. These look very promising. Pretty much my only complaint with the original squab shape was that it felt a bit small, but that's just personally for me because I have larger hands. But this kind of just answered that one complaint, so I don't know. I'm excited to see how all these play, and if it plays like the squab, but just feels better, this might be my new favorite Kendama shape out there, to be honest with you. I'll play it for a few days, and as per usual now in my videos, I will be back to talk about it. All right, I am back to talk about the Analog C shape. This particular one is the Singularity mod. They also sent me the thank you mod, or the TYTY mod. I think which stands for thank you 3 years, something like that, or 3-year thank you, I don't know. But they sent me both. I've been playing the Singularity for no real reason. I like the weights a bit better, but no other reason. This is just the one that I've been jamming, and it's been great. I love the shape. I think it's a really cool move by Analog to do, and it plays pretty well. One thing I will say is it takes a bit to get used to, and even still, when you pick it up and play with it, especially after jamming a normal sized Dama, it feels big. As far as playing with it goes, it's performed fantastically. It kind of plays similar to the squab shape, which makes sense because it's just the squab shape but bigger. But it feels different. I don't know if that makes sense, and I feel like I'm just kind of contradicting myself here, but it plays similar, but it feels different than the squab. Kind of hard to explain. Pick it up and try it for yourself. This is actually my first analog kendama with ET paint, so I don't know if it's always been this good, but it's great and it's super durable and stays tacky, so check one off for the paint. Great. I've also heard from a few people that the satin clear on their kendamas is really good lately. I reviewed a squab a while ago that had satin clear on it, and it kind of lost its tack pretty quickly. After a pretty long time, it broke in nicely and kind of regained some of it, but it lost its tackiness really quickly, and I wasn't a huge fan of the satin clear. But I've heard from people that on their thank you mods, the satin clear is really good, and it's just staying tacky. So I might have to try one of these out in satin clear to see for myself, but I've heard that they're both really good, so I don't think you can really go wrong with paint choice in this situation. I really like the feel of the large Tama. The Tama on these is also bigger by 3%, and playing with it feels really nice. It feels like I have just kind of a better grip, maybe better tracking. I don't really know. I really enjoy playing with a larger size Tama. So yeah, overall very happy with this. Everything going for it, the only two negatives are really the size. If you have smaller hands or you don't like bigger kendamas, I'd probably say stay away from it, just because it does feel weird. It feels strange to play with, and it takes a bit to get used to. Now, I will say I've only been playing with this for a while, so when I pick it up, it just feels totally normal. But when I go back to a normal kendama, it feels a little small, and I don't know if I like that or not. It's just a bit too big to feel normal, if that makes sense. But plays amazingly. I still really enjoy it. It feels great in my hands, and I'll definitely be jamming it for a long time to come. Big thank you to Baldo and Analog Kendamas for sending these to me to review. I hope you enjoyed the video. Lots more to come. I've got like 3 Damas stacked up on my desk just waiting to be unboxed. I'm slacking on videos, so I apologize to you guys. But they'll be coming out soon. I've got a lot of good stuff, so you know, look out for that. But that's it. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.